EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight, the second of our two divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's to the left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's a 3rd down and 4. We'll try to get this one on the ground. And he is going to have a Vikings first down. Although it didn't appear he got by much, he needed 4, and that's what he got to convert 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Moving outside the pocket. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
14 yards.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here we go.
Now again, on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Greg Newsom on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And the Vikings.
Well, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown. Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity. Like, anytime you have 2 defenders in the area, and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball. Yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
On second down, here's McCarthy. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball. I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
Want to finish this opening drive with 6, so the decision is go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Jalen Thompson.
Decision might be aggressive, come away with a touchdown, but what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand, give your guy a chance to come down with it, and he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That'll be good for 11 yards. Still short of the first down marker. And third down coming up.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
And
the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession. These third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
Hey, fix the Eagles! Fix the Eagles!
1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. What will the second quarter have in store? More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Ready,
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
ready! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger!
On the ground, this is Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
34-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. A run with Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Milrow, flush to his right. He's got his man, it's Harrison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated a man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll work this out wide to Benson. And he's into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
This has to be a defensive breakdown, Mike. I promise you, all week in practice, when the scout team ran this play, somebody on defense accounted for the running back out of the backfield. I can promise you that much. But he's able to leak out and get the ball in space. He does the rest after the catch. They just have to do a better job. They got to get to the sideline and make corrections because you just can't leave guys at this level wide open for easy touchdowns.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll push forward for about a yard. Darius Robinson in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
At the middle, and it's complete to Felton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
They get 14
yards.
on that hookup. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. To throw is McCarthy. He'll go right and find his running back, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And to move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Vikings.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one.
Brings up third
and
down,
it's going to be third down.
10.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's going to air this out for Davis. To the goal line and in. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Minnesota. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Vikings will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then goes forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Come on. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Milrow. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Bronco 80. Cougar 19.
On third down, they go with Benson. And they've got him. Going to pick up the first down there. Right around midfield. First and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll go again with Benson. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dallas Turner on the stop.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Start.
They run out of the gun with Benson. They'll get him behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And it will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the first down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. He's tackled down by Byron Murphy.
Murphy on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
70 Ranger.
Again, it's Benson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
On the ready.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the game.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Well, after the nice run to start the drive, why not go back to the well and try it again? And that's exactly what they do. Have to imagine at some point now, the defense tries to change their look.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first and 10, here's Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3. On second down, it's Benson. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now they'll throw it with Milrow. Taken in by the running back, Benson. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Is good. Makes the score Cardinals 17, Vikings 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. On the move past the 40. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point.
Lining up for the extra point.
It's up and good. And the Vikings are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Vikings 14. Will Reichard to kick off.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
60, Panther 11, Panther 11, Dragon 60. Ready, right?
To the air, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. It's taken in by Felton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
He was defended,
and it'll be 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That is hot. And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown Vikings. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Riker good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Milroe. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
That's good for the Cardinals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Forward, Cougar, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. 20.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. That's caught by Harrison right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the jump. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60. 21.
They'll run here with Benson. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. As this defense is unable to hold, gain of 7 on that 3rd and 2.
That's another Cardinals.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals.
From the gun, it's Milrow. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona. The kicker.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. Cougar 19. 7 Pirate, 7 Pirate. Go.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Makes the score Vikings.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, 5, Buffalo 18. 20.
On first down, it's Milroe. They work this out wide to Benson. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Now Milroe on first down. He'll tuck it and take off. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
26 yards.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He'll take off again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield. It's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run out of the gun with Benson. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 9.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Come on. Hit. 70 Timberwolves. Press all 80.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. And he's got another one. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Looking middle, and it's complete to Felton. And they bring him down to 9 until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of
19
19 yards.
yards
And
right
the
away to kick off this
down.
drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up
Sometimes it's those
10.
footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. This one caught by Felton. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. He's going to air this out for Davis. That is close. What a throw. Darius Davis. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A give. Here's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
So 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Check match. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. They keep carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession.
Dragon 6, set 60, set 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattlers.
On 3rd down, Milroe. And that could be the stagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
Milroe's pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Sam Williams on the stop.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
off with him again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about
it's a gain of
done.
3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Third, they need 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got a man. That's Felton. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So a win here for the Vikings. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. They'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.